Ohio! Ohio! Can you hear me? Hello, action! Yes, yeah. I hope my mic is up. Yes, yeah. And hello, my sister, your waifu! Yeah! Meow! Yes, yeah. Cat's a little feisty today. Oh, shall what ABC cats you want to get for your diner? Whoa, whoa, diner. Oh, bang. Dun, 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 dun. And say furniture doesn't get scratched up. Why would I scratch your furniture when I can scratch you? Explain. Why should I scratch your furniture when I can scratch you? Explain yourself. Also, the cat that work is a lot better after got rid of some cats increased. Yeah. Yeah. Well, also TV for Dino Deco deck is a lot of them is not good. Yeah. Well, I really just my Dino Deco deck is very streamlined. By the way, yeah. I mean very streamlined. I mean like very very streamlined. Yeah. Okay. Can I? Ah! Can't remember why I didn't want this version already. Let me see. Okay, it doesn't work. Let me see. Alright, yeah. Now I remember why I prefer. No. Why I prefer this card. Let me see. Maybe I was like wondering why did I not prefer the screen share what was so much simpler here. Then I realized, oh yeah, because screen share kukunyan. Okay, let me set up this card real quick. Alright, and then Windows. We'll load desktop. Okay, now. And the last Navi, thank you for 20,000 IDR. That's like 10,000 more than normal now. I did get the card. Back the dynamic duo. I know right now. Yeah. I love I wrote the other cat or dog scratches you for. Of course, because you owe me $3 million. Yeah. Did you not realize that? You owe me $3 million. Because I said so. That's what is your fault. can call it the daddy deck as well, yeah. Otherwise, are you ready? Let's meow. What was that even tracking me? Oi. Okay, it's tracking. Alright, without further ado, let's meow. And hello, Avignon. How's it meowing, Avignon? And yes, everyone, Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel. I'm the cat of chaos, Kochi. I do live 2D animation, arts, and a bit of meowing seniors. How's it meowing? Oh, you said that Belial is the worst father. I don't know. How's Cooks? I punch you in the face. Okay, overall, Cooks is good. Yeah, does definitely have its downfalls, mostly due to budgetary reasons and technological reasons. Yeah, I would put. To be fair, I'll put Kuga probably at the A tier because I think it's still finding the I think Kuga I'll put it at A. I won't put it at S tier, yeah, because it's still finding its way. You get what I mean, yeah? I'm not sure about let's say we're looking at Agito. I'm not sure where we'll put Agito, yeah. But if you're going to ask me something that's going to go in the S tier, it'll be Ryuki. Yes, yeah. Hello, Power Rangers fan 1. How's it meowing? Okay, so yeah. Ryuki is peak. It is peak, yeah. But the problem is the journey to there was a little shaky. Like I say, I'm judging it from multiple point of views, yeah. Like I'm gonna say like I think certain aspects of it is really well done, whereas you got certain aspects of it really poorly done. Yes, yeah. I think overall the characters and all is pretty well handled, yeah. I don't think, no, it's not the rocky start. It's actually every now and then you go and like, oh, that's it. Well, like, yeah, like you have a lot of like, you know, that's it. Finish. Well, like you expect a big explosion and then the explosion just feels. Oh, don't hit the mark. Yes, yeah. Hello, Betty. What doll? Doll artwork. Yes, yeah. I'll say that it's not the fault of No, it's not about slow pace. It's not about slow pacing. Yeah. Some of the things were a little anticlimactic. Yes, yeah. Like some things were not like as slow as it is. Some things were not very well fleshed out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is where I think Kuga doesn't get the S, if you get what I mean. Alright, the thing with Ryuki is I'm not gonna bother about the movies and the specials, okay, yeah? Because I think the movie and special should be judged separately, yeah? The issue I have with Ryuki is completes the whole show. Completes the show, yeah. At least Ryuki completes the show. And I think that the biggest part about Ryuki is the very major plot twist at the end, yeah. Yeah. Kuga is an A for me. It's not an S for me, yeah. It's never been an S for me. It's always been like A, high A, but it was an A, yeah. But it's always the build up to it that's really well done, yeah. Cause here apparently have a book off pop-up store happening this Friday for anime stuff. Can I say I'm a bit disappointed with a lot of pop-up stores in Singapore. Lately, I'm gonna be honest, yeah, like lately if I lately if I start looking at a lot of anime stuff and all, I find that it has been a bit meh for the most part, yeah. I don't know, like a lot of pop-up stores have been really meh. Some of the designs are good, yeah, but the merch always leaves me wanting a bit more. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, yeah. Taking into account how much the series helped the franchise as a whole, yeah, you give Kuga. Yes, okay, that's the thing. That's why I'm trying to this is why I'm trying not to do it. The woman died before the ultimate Kuga. Yeah, do you see my point? I'll try to recommend you have some of the reasons, like, you know. Oh, wow, it's a grungy form, yeah. The sort of stuff, yeah. Not much now. It's just lazy acrylics all the time. Most of the time, yeah. There's stuff from 2015. Like what? Like what? But then again, alright. Then again, I'm also scared, like, you know, if I go, there's really good stuff at the same time, yeah. I'm not in a state to, like, you know, throw money. Could I have cosplay? That's the thing. I'm very afraid that a lot of the older merch that you're going to throw out from is from Otaku House. Especially when you add in the word cosplay. It sounds like Otaku House. Yes, yeah. If you get what I mean, yeah. In fact, the fact they say there's cosplay merch, I'm saying like, Serious? Do you have pictures of that, yeah? Oh, the house what got Toho? They had Toho. You baka? They had Toho stuff here. Hello, hi. How's it meowing here? Yeah, just send me on Discord. That's fine. But they had Toho stuff here. But then again, I'm not that into like scale figure. There is baka. There was. Okay, yeah. I guess always remember a lot of these figures do come from, like, you know, people pre-order and then nothing got collected, yeah. A lot of the Otaku House physical shop were actually open near you. There's actually an Otaku House near me. Sort of. Yes, yeah. Actually, I know it because of something that happened before. And possibly Toho. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Don't ask why I know. Another possibility is Latendo going there and clear stock. I don't have any actual stores in US, but they ship to US. Yeah. That's what I know. Yeah. Do you buy stuff at Otaku House often? Yeah. I personally don't get too much stuff from Otaku House. Yeah. Like, weirdly, a lot of things too cheap to be Natano, but not all stock is on. Yeah. But why don't you run a grade 4 Deco because grade 3 stuff? That is the reason why I removed grade 4 from my deck. That is the reason why I removed grade 4 Deco from my deck. Yes, yeah. If you're wondering, Kochi, do you run grade 4? No. Sweet Ryuki Blockies figure. Yeah, hi. Nice. You buying like 30 of them? 13? Or 14 of them? Yes, yeah. Blockies are great. But I feel like sometimes blockies do reach a certain point of not enough. Does that make sense? Yes, yeah. Like sometimes blockies reach a point of it just doesn't hit enough, yeah. Okay, looking at the pictures. Oh, I know who this is already, yeah. Okay. Okay, in the range of toys, yeah, there's probably going to be Kamen Rider. Yes, yeah. I know it's not out yet, but I believe there's going to be Kamen Rider. Yes, yeah. Okay, want me to tell you, it's so easy when I look at this, I suspect I know where all the toys are coming from. Yes, yeah. I suspect I know where the toys are coming from already. Yes, yeah. But what is this a Chibi Gozu Unicorn art? No, this is not Chibi Gozu Unicorn art. Yeah. Okay, I know I have Gozu Unicorn at the side there, but I was not doing it. Yeah. Hang on, Mio, can you? A lot of V3 figure, but it was going for 100. Oh, I find that's fine, to be honest. Yeah. The price was okay, yeah. Yeah. I have done Chibi Gozu Unicorn before. I believe you've seen that, I think. Yes, yeah. Right, by the way, the reason why I'm like clicking away at the moment is I'm actually pulling in references for my current artwork that I need to do here. Yeah, so I'm just sending it to my tablet as we speak. any of you are like, Kochi, what are you doing? Why are you like looking away from the screen? I'll try and figure things out near ya. That's what's going on here. Yeah. Ah, you didn't see the chibi one before? Are you never saw chibi one before? How could it be? Yes. Yes, yeah. I don't know. Time flies. I'm not like trying to find I find some of the older references that I had. Yeah. This card is being weird. Yes, yeah. As TLD, this card is just being weird. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Hang on, okay, I can't see chat for a while. Okay, got my. You see, got my reference there. Done. Alright, got my reference. Yay! Cat celebrates. Yes, yeah. Continue chat. Oh, JP stuff on their side here. Don't forget they now have collaboration with the L shop should be there, yeah, because they are collaborating with the JP site. Remember? Yes, yeah. I don't feel like a lot of that is coming from the. Cause you're punk rocker, you up. You're punk rocker. Oh. Also, recently when you think of Superman, the recent Superman movie theme, Captain America, Koga, I think like Koga is another hero that represents what it means to be hero in the respecting franchise. Yeah. Others, then very likely it's the bird shop. Yes, yeah. Although you can buy a Switch or PS4 for $100, and your figure should be lower. Let me tell you something. The issue with what I feel lately, yeah, is I find that a lot of figures are getting a bit ridiculous on the prices, yeah. I don't know if how many of you will actually agree on me on that, yeah, but I find it very hard for me to want to spend on figures as of late, yeah. And I find that a lot of figures are reaching the point of you know, ridiculous prices that I cannot in good faith throw money in here. I beat Ollie! What's wrong? I'm not gonna buy that Teddy. I see ya. Ew, Ollie! You owe me $5 million for emotional damage. Yes, yeah. I expect $5 million soon. Because emotional damage is real. Yes, Yes. Yeah. Things lately are bad. 3 million to 5 million, 2 million for the trial. I know, right? Oh, luckily, yeah. How big is my Google Drive? Can I teach you how I use my Google Drive? I have Caturteer.drive@gmail.com, Caturteer.drive01@gmail.com, yeah. Caturteer.drive02@gmail.com, yeah. Caturteer.drive03@gmail.com. So yes, let me that's how big my Google Drive is, yeah. Alright then, Caturteer.commissions@gmail.com, yeah. Caturteer.commissions01@gmail.com, yeah. So if you're ever wondering how big my Google Drive is, I have multiple 15 GBs of Google Drive. Yes, yeah, I'm so sorry. That's the best way to describe. Oh, I've swallowed so much info here. Google wants to make me pay more for storage, but I say, nah, I'll make 20 accounts. Yeah, see? Genius thing here. No, honestly, if you, not every account is tied to a phone number. This is a secret here. It's basically a cool-off period for about, like, if you can create multiple accounts a month without the need for phone number near. So long you diligently create new new accounts consistently, yeah, you will have enough accounts. You see, am I making sense? Yes, yeah. So long you're diligently doing work, you should be fine. Yes, yeah. I can't say Google is innocent anyways, okay, yeah, because Google has given me trauma before. Yes, yeah. Trauma for almost deleting my YouTube channel before. Yes, yeah, so payback. I should build a hardware storage with a Raspberry Pi and a bunch of hard drives. Yeah. Why not just build like a NAS drive? Yeah, because I'm using a NAS as well. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, if you think Gmail's also you understand. Yes, yeah. See, magic, magical showtime. I got Monday. You remember? Yeah. Oh, Saga is not good. I like it a bit. Yeah. Okay. You see, the thing is, I feel that 12 episodes for Op Saga is enough. Yes, yeah. In fact, the biggest issue is the biggest issue I find with Op Saga is actually more of how they tell the story. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like how they pace the story, how they tell it. Yeah. I think that was a bigger issue. We have seen shows that have done this sort of complicated storytelling before, yeah, and was done properly, yeah. Alright, so even like, you know, they should definitely start strong with Op and Juggler. Then Op and Juggler get to meet, you know, the stragglers, okay, yeah? And then it slowly learn our princess through the thing. And instead of letting us see the princess from, you know, first sight, yeah, the princess suddenly appear and be like, holy shit, who is this girl boss? Does that make sense, yeah? Then I think we would have preferred the show a lot better, yeah. Yeah, so I feel like the biggest issue with the show is it needs that it would have benefited so much from having a good, you know, story plot, like pacing and on, yeah. It's basically the same thing I have with Gotcha as well, yeah. Yeah, like, okay, the thing with Gotcha is we've got a lot of great characters, yeah, but the way they handled the story, the way they handled everything, yeah, I think ruined the characters, yeah. And the ruining came mostly from, you know, how the characters handled rather than anything else, you know. So it's things like this that you need to think about. Why was it bad, yeah? Like, in no way I think you know, Hotaru is a bad character, but the show wrote him really badly. Yes, yeah. It makes it hard to enjoy a show when, you know, the character could be written better, yeah, but they're written like crap. Yes, yeah. Alright, night, Patchy. Me if the cat photo your dreams, yeah. Gotcha Winter movie is just a 10 out of 10 buffer plush, Kemi plushie. Yes, yeah. Shop Factory website is officially gone, yeah. It feels like an era is over in the West. They no longer ship stuff out themselves, yeah. Shop Factory is the one that ships out Toku stuff, right? Yeah. Just confirming. Yes, yeah. I guess let me just be honest, yeah, we don't actually have any Shop Factory stuff in Singapore properly. Yes, yeah. So I'm actually not familiar with Shop Factory in general, yeah. Although lately, okay, so I wanted to do some coverage on the Sumino thing, but every time I want to do some coverage on Sumino thing, yeah, something else burst out. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Hey, to the point that I do not know what is real, what is fake at the Meowmania. So I'm gonna hold off my video on that nia. Oh, the only official way to watch nia. Naruhodo nia. Fun fact, we don't even have tokusatsu here. Yes, yeah. Tokusatsu is dying and okay, here's the thing. I always felt that the reason why they're dying, yeah, is actually because of Toei. Bandai. Hey, so hear me. I've also been had this very consistent viewpoint, and my viewpoint still hasn't changed till today. You cannot sell a show as a show. Does that make sense here? You cannot sell a show as a show. You're asking for trouble. Okay, yeah? Is there a show you can sell as a show? Yes, Garo. Okay, but you cannot sell Super Sentai, you cannot sell Kamen Rider, you cannot sell Ultraman as a show. It doesn't work. And then you sell it, the show alongside with the toys. If Tokusatsu only has access to the shows, and you don't have access to the toys, you know what happens here? They lose out 90% of the business. You realize that, yeah? The only one who is going to earn from that is whoever is bringing the toys. Not whoever's going to have the shows here. No one in the right mind will pay for a Kamen Rider show. Okay, it sounds very weird right now, okay, yeah? Will you buy a show of Ultraman of Origin? No. Why? If you have not watched it, why will you pay for it? Unless you have watched Ultraman Op, then maybe you'll buy Op Origin. You see what it is here? I mean, however, okay, think about it. Will you buy Blu-ray of Kamen Rider Zetsu? Yes, if you already watched the show and you enjoy the show. Does that make sense here? Like, it works a bit differently, like, you know, you will only buy it if you enjoy the show and you want to keep the show as a collectors. Notice that? Notice that? This is something that they got the whole formula wrong all this time here. So after watching the show, you like the show, you buy the show because you want to support or you want to have it in your collection here. That's one. Number two, you watch the show, you buy the DX toys. In the end, Toei profits from DX toys, not the show itself here. The one thing I've always been very annoyed by is, why do you put Kamen Rider Super Sentai Ultraman behind a paywall? For anybody outside of Japan here. Because in Japan, you're watching it on TV for free. Right? Okay, and here's the other thing here. DVD releases are not for first time watchers for sure. Because the people who buy the DVD releases here are the people who have already watched it. Like how Captain Marvelous get his Ranger keys. Am I making sense here? Am I making sense here, Nia? Am I making sense? The only people who buy the official DVDs are the people who have watched the show after watch the show, like how Captain Marvelous get his Ranger keys. Yes, yeah. And yes, 100%. Do you see my point? That is why the business model fails. That is why the business model fails. The end. There's no argument to that, yeah. The end. Your business model failed because the shows that Tokusatsu are not shows like, you know. Okay, there are exceptions. There are exceptions. Hear me out, okay? There are exceptions here. For example, alright, movies, right? Like Shin, Kamen Rider, the sort of stuff here. I totally agree. Those deserve immediate proper support. Does that make sense here? I guess those, you're selling the shows, not the toys. Does that make sense here? So if someone didn't want to watch anything illegal, they have to buy a DVD to watch the specials. Yeah, I agree, Nia. I agree. So there are reasons for it, Nia. The weirder part is, why the heck Are you trying to sell a 1 year worth of toy commercials to people? Do you realize the huge fallacy here? Yeah, try to sell 1 year worth of toy ads to a person, right? I mean, of course, we know there are good toku shows, there are bad toku shows, but you need to remember, ultimately, there's still a toy ad. Yes, yeah. And if you're selling a toy ad without selling the toys, you're kuku nian nian, aren't you? Like, why are you selling a toy ad if you're not selling the toys? Do you see the whole weird logic there? Yes, you are selling a toy ad without selling the toys. Yes, yeah. The only toku that has broken out of this niche I personally feel near so far is Ultraman. But it took them multiple years near. It took them multiple years to actually have Ultraman at a state where, you know, they can sell Ultraman toys. Yes, yeah. Right, and I believe, okay, it's because Ultraman is doing pretty well out of Japan. It's definitely not as good as within Japan itself, yeah, but I feel like Ultraman has been going pretty well outside Japan to the point that you know, the Toei probably wants a cut of it. Yes, yeah. But is Ultraman the first series to really do that? Essentially, no. If asked me which is the first series to really bang on the overseas crowd, yeah, okay, it's not a Toku series. Yes, yeah. The first series I feel that really took advantage of the overseas crowd, yeah, and the internet. Keep two things: overseas crowd and the internet. Okay, yeah. Gundam. Yes, yeah. That's the first series that took advantage of overseas and the internet. Yes, yeah. But if you're asking me the first Toku series that really took advantage of it, Ultraman. Yes, yeah. You see? Free YouTube releases right now, and what do you get in the end? Right? Godzilla is separate. Godzilla is separate. Yeah. Godzilla is in the same boat as Power Rangers. Godzilla only got big because of the Hollywood side. Yes, yeah. So Godzilla is separate. Godzilla is separate, yeah. But I mean, like a Toku show is from Japan straight, yeah. You see what I mean? Like if you target the overseas crowd, you get overseas audience here. Because Gundam understands their shows have no value. I mean, it's like, you know, I'm not saying like no value in terms of like their bad shows here. I'm saying their shows have no value if they don't have the toys. Yes, yeah. Like the true value of their show lies in toys. Yes, yeah. So that is one aspect that I think they got it right from the very start, yeah. I can't deny that, right, yeah? Gundam has no value if not for the toys. Yes, yeah. Yeah. At the moment, you cannot sell Gunpla, Okay. Your value as a show is gone. Hello, Hero. Thank you so much for the ready. How's it meowing? Why did my rate message not go off? Weird. Yes, yeah. Okay, raid alert, raid alert. Yeah, everyone, Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel. I'm the Cat of Chaos. Gotcha! I done live today. Animation, arts, and a bit of meow and Duff Daddy. How are you daddying today? Yes, man. Yes, Gundam was made to sell Gunpla in the first place. Exactly, yeah. Alright. Like, the moment you lose the purpose of your show, you lose everything. Does that make sense, yeah? And, okay, here is an unpopular opinion here, okay? Hear me out. Here is an unpopular opinion here. Alright? I personally feel, okay, this is just opinion. This is opinion and speculations, okay, yeah? I personally feel that they can take Gozujas and throw it in the trash. I feel Toei feels the same, yeah. Toei is probably pissed at the reputational damage here. Toei is probably pissed at, you know, having to fix the show, yeah? Okay? Alright? But for the most part, okay, Toei's only plan right now is to make the show look good until Christmas. Does that make sense here? What's the topic here? We were just talking about very random things here. So just now we are talking about how tokusatsu overseas is kind of failing, yeah? Mostly because, you know, the people selling the shows are not the people who are selling the toys. But the money from the shows are from the toys, not from the shows. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Right, but of course we are talking about other stuff as well, yeah. I have a feeling, I think it's already failed since it started, yeah. Okay, the thing is, when it comes to Gozujas, alright, I do not know if you realized they were actually going for a toy strategy. Yes, yeah. So for Gozujas, if you have not realized you're going for a toy strategy, okay, that was actually pretty unique. Right, where, you know, the final form, alright, only has one condition. Okay, yeah, the final form only has one condition. All final forms must debut before Christmas. 2 weeks before Christmas, all final forms must be debuted. Yeah. You realize that? If they follow the original schedule before all this nonsense, yeah, all final forms will have debuted before Christmas. That is to sell the real Tega swap for a Christmas present. Yeah. If they cannot recover the episodes in time to sell real Tega swap for Christmas, okay, the agency that have Maya is in shit. Yes, yeah. Am I making sense? And okay, what are my thoughts about Metal Heroes Return? I feel that I think it's a good idea for Metal Heroes to come back. Yes, yeah. I think it's a good idea for Metal Heroes to come back. Yes, yeah. from different point of views, okay, yeah. So first of all, I feel that one reason why Metal Heroes should be coming back as a good thing here is I feel that we are in an era where Power Rangers or Sandai is just lacking. Yes, yeah. They're just straight out lacking. There's nothing to it, yeah. They're just straight out lacking. So having Metal Heroes come in, I think is also a good, you know, change of pace. For lack of better word, yeah. Personally, I have barely watched Metal Heroes. Alright, so I don't think I'm in a, you know, a position to tell you. I can't even rate Metal Heroes, you get what I mean? Yeah? I can't even rank them. Besides looks, okay, yeah? The only one which I have the biggest exposure to today, alright, is Gavan. And it's totally because of Forze. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. One reason why I think the comic is good. Hear me out, okay, yeah? One reason why I think the comic is good for Power Rangers, yeah, right? It's because they're not bounded to anything. Yes, yeah. Right, the biggest issue I see with the comics, okay, yeah, is we make something cool, but it doesn't have to tie back. They're like, you know, we just do alternate worlds, so we don't have to explain half the storyline. Yes, yeah. Right, oh, this is just a different world. Blah blah blah. Yes, yeah. Which is why I don't like the concept of the whole morphing grid. Yes, yeah. As if anything, the morphing grid feels like a very lazy style of telling a story. Yeah. Like in a way, okay, hear me out here. I feel like the morphing grid storyline here feels a bit like, guys, we need to make a MCU. Plans? That's it. You see, and literally that's how the morphing grid sounds to me. I'm so sorry if it offends like anyone or what, yeah, but yeah, literally the morphing grid sounds like that to me. Yeah. Yeah, they're just using a morphing grid as a MacGuffin for everything, which turns into annoyance. You get what I mean, yeah? Right? Whereas, okay, let me give you another example. Okay, yeah? In Kuga, alright? Let's go to Kuga, yeah. At the end of Kuga, were the Grongis ever explained? Yes, yeah. At the end of Kuga, were the Grongis ever explained? Anybody can give me an answer for that? Oh, Grongi just being Grongi. Am I right? Okay. So, this is what I call good storytelling and good world building here. Alright, because you do not need to explain everything with a MacGuffin. Yes, yeah. You do not have to explain everything in MacGuffin here. You just have to simply say, okay, there was an enemy, this thing happens, and the character growth is more important than whatever MacGuffin you have. Okay, yeah? And that is generally what they do with most good tokus. Yes, yeah. Like, think about it. They have never explained things in Gavu properly. Right to the end, they've never explained things in Gavu properly, yeah? they have never explained things in Geats properly for the most part, yeah. And however, the show is complete. Realize that now? In fact, shows where they try to explain everything doesn't mean it's a good show. Example, they explain Wonder Books very well. They explain the Camis. No, actually Camis is a mess. But they explain Wonder Books very well, yeah. They explain the whole icon thing in Ghost very well, yeah. But it didn't go much, yeah. Ghost Witches, we don't even get an explanation. Let's be honest, we didn't even get an explanation in Ghost Witches, yeah. What explanation was there? And hello, Alamander Boy. Not bad, not bad. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Okay, unpopular opinion here, but I've always loved the rider designs from Saber. Yes, I hope that's not an unpopular opinion here. But I think the rider designs from Saber are some of the best designs we had in a while. Yes, yeah. Like, I love how this, you know, Saber takes a major spin on the whole concept of a driver. I love how Saber, you know, takes a very bold approach to the character designs as well, yeah? Hello, Decadash. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. But good design doesn't mean good show. Yes, yeah. I think that's the main thing, yeah. Like, good design doesn't mean good show. And okay, here's the thing I personally feel, yeah. I feel that a lot of Western shows, Saber looks great, Buster looks awesome. I know, right, yeah? Alright, here's something I feel about a lot of Western shows, not all, but a lot of Western superhero shows, yeah, okay? They are very obsessed with creating cool moments. Okay, yeah? Like, for some reason, they want to make everything cool, but they've forgotten the essence of the characters. Yes, yeah. I'm going to cry for the Camis. Yeah. Okay, like a lot of times, you know, they go like, why do you want to do multiverse? Yeah. Oh, because it's cool. Explanation ends there. I don't know if you agree with me on it or not, yeah, but literally, why do you think this is cool? Because I think it's cool. Explanation ends there, yeah. I personally don't blame MCU per se, yeah. I feel that the whole multiverse thing has always been there from the start. From the comics already, yeah. Like, how the cut? Okay, can I be like very honest, yeah? I have seen some YouTube shorts where they try like explain story timelines in the comics. Okay, yeah, like they say the Batman who laughs, that sort of stuff. Yeah, like they explain one part, and then, you know, the only reason why you want Batman to be, you want the Joker to become Batman, yeah, is because it's cool. Does that make sense, yeah? Or the reason why this character defeated this character is because I think it's awesome. You see where I'm coming from here? Like, the only reason why they do it is either a shock factor or because it's awesome here. And then I go like, huh. So what does it add to the plot? Okay, Nia? It does have its charm. Not gonna lie, Nia. No, it's not just fan fictions made into movies. It's in the comics itself. I'm talking about in the comics itself, Nia. This happened because, oh, it's cool. Oh, we want big explosion because big explosion. You see what I mean here? You lose the essence of it here. It has its charm, don't get me wrong here, but that's the reason why I don't feel connected to a lot of stories here. Oh, am I like making any sense here? Yes, yeah. A lot of times, in comedy they do multiverse before a big event, then resets, yeah. And I guess thing is the multiverse, that's a big part they forget. True. I agree with that, yeah. That's something they always forget in recent times, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yes, Elemental Boy, how's it meowing? Yes, I know you're there. Yes, yeah. I did see you. Yes, yeah. You see my point? Yeah. So, like, my main question is, I want to get into the Power Ranger comics. Where do I start? Okay, yeah? And then they love to retcon all the characters. Okay, they love to retcon all the characters, yeah. Are there Japanese shows where they retcon characters? Yes. I'm not gonna like say, oh, Japanese shows don't do that, yeah. No, there are some shows that do that very often, yeah. Example, Getter. Right, Getter, they do that very often, yeah. Mazinga as well, to be fair. Okay, yeah. But they always say this is which continuity, and then they don't like, try to link all the continuities into one big mess, yeah. And then if you ask me which is a good Mazinga start at, yeah, I will usually say Shin Mazinga. Yes, yeah. It's easy to give you a starting point. Does that make sense, yeah? But then I don't think it's the same when it comes to a lot of other shows, yeah. At the table and the DM, nice. Okay, yeah. Nice, yeah. I can't think why interest that person loses interest. Yeah, which is why it's not easy for you to pick up a character or pick up a comic and read it, yeah. So, okay. The thing is, retcon is retcon. I think it's fine to retcon characters. Okay, yeah? As much as I say that I don't like it, yeah, I think it's fine to retcon characters, yeah. But there are certain aspects of a character that you want to, like, maintain. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So, I think end of day is a lot to do with, I think people just need to treat characters with more care. Yes, yeah. But yeah, so, Alright, hear me out. Gundam did the same thing as well, yeah. But Gundam actually didn't have a lot of retcons. Okay, yeah? In fact, Gundam, you can always take a show and watch it as in its entirety, yeah. But then, the problem with like a lot of comics, or even the Power Rangers, yeah, is... let's just... I'm more familiar with Power Rangers a bit more, because recently I did listen a bit more into the whole Lord Dragon thing, yeah. Hey! Which I got bored of, sadly. Okay, yeah? So hear me out. Alright, you can say that for Power Rangers, yes, we got the Lord Dragon thing happening and on here. That's interesting. Okay? Then my question comes to, right here. Alright? So this whole Lord Dragon thing that they want to, like, you know, include, okay, yeah? Alright, first of all, anybody getting a comics, you're expecting them to have watched the entire 1 to 3 seasons of Power Rangers. Okay, yeah? And then you expect them to watch all the way to current season to know what the heck is happening in Lord Dragon here. So Lord Dragon is, for one, not a comic for you to pick up right off the bat. Am I making sense here? Lord Dragon is a very terrible comic to pick up as your first entry into Power Rangers. But you need to have, like, you know, you need to have read X amount of, no, not read, you have watched X amount of Power Rangers before you can actually understand what's going on in the comic. Am I making sense here? Alright, but then they try to take the Lord Dragon nonsense with all the morphing grid and all, and then put it into the latest Power Ranger shows. Do you see the problem here now? Do you see a problem I'm saying here? And then take the Lord Dragon concept of the morphing grid, okay, multiple universe, and they link it to the recent Power Ranger shows. Does that make sense here? So, to watch the latest Power Ranger shows, you need to, you know, have read the Lord Dragon comic, which requires you to have watched 1,000 of chunk of, like, you know, Power Ranger episodes here. And it becomes this, and you need to also remember, the Power Ranger episodes, okay, were never planned with the morphing grid in plan. No one ever complained. Alright? In season 1 to season 1 all the way to space, no one has ever complained about the morphing grid. Not a single complaint about morphing grid here. My only complaint is the Phantom Ranger disappeared. But anyways, alright, no one ever complained about the morphing grid. Am I right here? So now you turn the whole morphing grid to try to explain the entire season 1 to space? For what, nyan? To overcomplicate the show, and now I cannot even get back into watching the show properly. I don't think I'm crazy for saying that right now. Right? And that is where my key problems from Power Rangers stem from. Yes, yeah. Exactly. You see, the moment you need to know where to start and what to start near. Exactly. Yeah. Tony. I actually have been watching something similar for Power Rangers recently. Yeah. That's why I'm suddenly, you know, so fed up over the situation. Am I making sense here? Like, because recently I did watch quite a bit of stuff here, so I'm like, yeah, I was starting to cat venting about
why MMPR is causing me pain. Yes, yeah. I tried, okay? I'm gonna be very honest. I was trying to give MMPR a chance. Okay, yeah? Right, for context, I was about to say that I was actually considering, alright, doing something like post-movie watch party where after every Saturday's movie we'll watch like 6 episodes of Power Rangers. Yes, yeah. I was thinking of that, okay, yeah? But then it has changed into I can't be bothered. Yes, yeah. And then have some shows combined like ZO and 01 as for the same world. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, here's the thing. ZO and 01, you can say they are from the same show, same world, yeah? But do you realize that they only do it as a... Okay, because it's anniversary series, you just want to crossover. Like, they don't bother trying to explain to you how the worlds are connected through some interconnectable chicken nuggets. Okay, yeah? They never explain. They just say, this is a celebratory show. We don't care. You see where I'm coming from, yeah? And I want a lot of things to stay that way. If it's a celebratory show, stay as a celebratory show. Don't go and try, like, you know, turn it into the wildest, latest, I don't know what nonsense. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Outside racing crossovers, they really 4 characters that can be nice. Yeah. Ginga X are connected because of no. Let's be honest here. Ginga and X are not really that well connected. The true connection between Ginga and X here is money. The only reason why Ginga X seems connected for the most part here, it's a lot of it is to do with they are trying to sell merch. That's a real connection here. You need to understand that during that point of time, they didn't have the ability to churn out too much, you know, new merch. So they just wanted to just carry on. That's all. That's the true thing for it, yeah. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, yeah. In fact, there's a charm to, like, you know, the Spark Doll era. If you get what I mean, yeah. That's the era where, you know, Ultraman was coming back up. Yes, yeah. So I've never had an issue with that as a whole, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Up and Jeet does not connect unless you watch the movie, and they always make it very clear that the movie is for fun. I don't know if you realize, yeah, but Ultraman always makes it very clear that these movies are not, like, you know, the core law. Yes, yeah. And then just say, okay, we just travel through dimensions and this is the end. They don't explain anything else here. In fact, Zero served his purpose of just breaking dimensions for no apparent reason. For that reason. Yes, yeah. Like, literally, they do not want to explain anything beyond aside that. Yes, yeah. And then it feels like a sequel. The thing is, they've always made it pretty clear that the show is just there for the fancies, yeah? It's like when you watch the Op movie, right? there was no reason for Ultra 7 to return. Essentially, there was no reason for Ultra 7 to come back. Ultra 7 adds almost nothing to the plot, yeah. Just for you to feel good. It's just fan service. That's the whole thing. It's just fan service, yeah. And you need to understand that they know how to take shows as, okay, this show is just fan service. We're not doing anything more of it, yeah. And I appreciate that, to be fair, yeah. Am I making any sense then, yeah? Like, fan service shows should stay fan service shows, yeah. Like, let me give you an example. No one had any high expectations for Endgame to have, like, you know, some super world breaking plot. Okay, yeah, because we all know we are just there for a good time. Right, yeah? That's it. Exactly, which is why Saber X Zenkaiju Superhero Sengi was just good. The end. The end. We don't need to think anymore, yeah. It's just fun. Also, 16 November will be a SpongeBob. Nice, yeah. Hey, oh yeah, talking about SpongeBob. I will just watch a show with a SpongeBob reference. I finished one anime with a SpongeBob reference. I was like, holy shit, the SpongeBob reference was so good. I'm serious. Okay, yeah. But it's one of the better animes I feel, yeah, of this year as well. If not for Tojima, I'll be ranking it pretty high on my list. Like, Tojima takes the top. But this show is also good, okay, yeah? Saikin and Tante. Something like that. Yes, yeah. Recently, detectives are weird. Like, genuinely, the amount of nonsense they show, yeah. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Shows can be fan servicey and there's nothing wrong with it. Yes, yeah, this thing. Shows, I don't understand why some people take, like, you know, oh, the show is just fan service. Nothing wrong with fan service. This was good, yeah. Yeah. Nothing wrong. I think I'm fanfic the actual. I see, yeah. Okay. But yeah. Makes me want to watch a Showa Rider remake the anime. You legit watch a full V3 like anime like into it. Yeah, but the thing is, it probably won't happen. Yeah, sadly. About Photopia, it's all we got is set. Yeah, I do agree, yeah. We need more Toku like animes, yeah. Hello, Dragon Hachi. How's it hatching? Yes, yeah. I feel Photo PI is not performing well overseas. Yes, yeah. Oh, just my personal thought, yeah. I think Photo PI just isn't performing well overseas, yeah. I do not know if you agree with me or not, yeah, but I think it's just generally Fruitopia isn't performing well overseas as opposed to, you know, performing well in general, yeah. Yeah. There was. Recent anime that I watched, okay, that I totally love the reference here. Yeah. Let's see if y'all can see this reference. Ba-dang! Yes, yeah. It's very hard for people to accept Toku animes, to be fair, yeah. That's the thing. They always, okay, you know why Toku is very hard to be accepted overseas, yeah? Because of Power Rangers. I think Power Rangers ruined Toku. Like everybody just thinks Power Rangers is for kids. The end. You know, their brain just goes to Power Rangers is for kids here. It took, like, even for the MCU, I'm gonna be honest here, I think the MCU took very long. Okay? In fact, the MCU stood on the backs of great shows like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and X-Men. Alright? And eventually Iron Man that came out here, even though it's part of the MCU after that. It took that for them to, you know, feel that, okay, this show is actually more mature here. Yeah, 4Kids is also hurting anime. That's the problem here. But yes. Anyways, can you tell what reference this is? Yes, yeah. I'm not going to show you everything because I do not want to spoil if you want to go and watch this show here. Mataku Saiki no Tante to Kitara. Yes, yeah. Like the amount of you know, things this show has is just insane. I just finished this, I think it was like last season or the previous season anime. I just finished it only. Like, I've been taking so long to watch my shows here. As I've generally been very busy, so I don't have a chance to watch a lot of things here. Hey, also thank you so much, Bets 710 for the follow. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Yeah. Here's another one that y'all might some of the older comic people might recognize. Yes, yeah. Oh, is that Go Loser Ranger? No, it's not, yeah. It's a super nonsense show, okay, yeah. Also, those shows I watch, I just take your head and throw it inside the dustbin. Yes, yeah. Notice a reference? It looks like it's Gintama level of nonsense, yeah. A little bit is Gintama level of nonsense. I'm not even joking, yeah. But the one is more of referencing the mask. Okay, yeah. Here's another reference. You know, Gintama kind of humor, you might want to give it a try. Yes, this is a very, very good show. Well, like even the opening sequence of the show is chaos. This is making fun of, like, you know, Thomas Edison and all. Yes, yeah. I believe you know who they mean. No. This is Einstein. The mustache. Yes, yeah. That's now one I think a lot of y'all will catch. Yes, yeah. This was actually in the trailer. Yes, it's an anime detective thing. It is. Yes, yeah. This was actually in the trailer. I was like, what the heck? Yes, yeah. Yeah, can you see the reference? Yes, yeah. Okay, I hope they all can figure out the reference already. Okay. Yeah, this show is just so good. Alright, so yes, so do check out this show. I really, really, really love the show, Nia. Okay, this is the title. Right, so this is the anime that I was talking about, Nia. So yeah. This anime is just pure chaos. You see. Why do you feel that Kochi is a Hetalia fan? Can I add something here? I haven't watched Hetalia. Okay, here's the thing. I've not watched Hetalia, but I know a lot about Hetalia thanks to having a close friend of mine loves Hetalia a lot. Yeah. Yes. But personally, I have not gotten into the whole Hetalia thing. Yeah. But yes, yeah. Oh my god, it's so shocker! Yes, yeah. I'm not as big as a shocker if I say that I have not watched a single full season of what called Metal Heroes. Yes, yeah. And that's also the reason why I have not commented too much about the whole Metal Heroes thing. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Hey, you wanna watch Gavandonia? Yeah. Okay, the only thing I was pretty shocked was I didn't know until I was preparing something recently, then I realized that Jiraiya, which for full context here, I've not watched Jiraiya, but I didn't know Jiraiya was part of the Metal Hero series. Yes, yeah. I always thought Jiraiya was his own thing, but I didn't know Jiraiya was part of the Metal Hero series. Yeah. And then aside from Jiraiya being part of the Metal series, if you remember, Jiraiya was actually featured in Gozujas. Yes, yeah. And one thing that I was like, wait a minute, Jiraiya was featured in Gozujas. Was it all along? Metal Heroes were planned. Yes, yeah. Blue Sword is the best Metal Hero series. Fight you about it, yeah. I don't know. I've not watched it, so I cannot fight you. Okay, yeah. Guyfoot is not a meta hero. That's the thing. Guyfoot is not a meta hero, yeah. Like, I have watched other tokus, okay, yeah, that are not meta heroes. That's the thing. I've actually watched quite a number of other tokus that are not meta heroes, yeah. There's Guyfoot. There is also Cybercop. I thought Cybercop was a meta hero. Like, genuinely, for a moment, I was like, wait, is Cybercop meta hero? So that was what led me down a small rabbit hole here. But no, Cybercop is not a meta hero. Yes, yeah. Now the question is, do you all even know what Cybercop is? Yes, yeah. Kenna is also not a meta hero. That's the thing, yeah. But to be fair, I didn't fully watch View Candle or Grand Caesars, yeah. It was just like bits and pieces I saw on TV, yeah. Oh, but it sounds like Robocop? No. Robocop is completely different, yeah. The only reason why I'm not showing it here is because I'm also streaming on YouTube at the moment, yeah. I'm not. But towards the end of the stream, I'll probably like, you know, end YouTube and then just show you the openings and all, yeah. Not Cybercop. Yes, yeah. This one. Oh, I'll watch this before, yeah. Cybercop. Wait. Yes, yeah. Open image new tab. Yes, yeah. Cybercop. Okay. I can't get a good image. Yes. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's a bit Super Sentai-ish, yeah. So, if you ask me if Super Sentai is going to rebrand it something like, you know, Metal Heroes, I'll expect to see something like this, yeah. Yeah. Right, then the other one that I think some of you already know that I like. Guyfoot. Yes, yeah. This is another cool one. Yes, yeah. So it's actually the most like blue sword overall. Yeah. I see, yeah. Hey, so we got Guyfoot. It's another cool one. Then there's one more I can't remember. Yeah. I thought it was a meta hero as well. After looking through, because you know, meta hero has Kabutek, right? Yeah. I think it's Kabutek. A meta hero has Kabutek. This one, yeah. And then I thought the other show that I watched was Metal Hero. I just can't remember the name, yeah. It's a robot. It's a robot, yeah. It's a red color robot. that has there's a heart shape on it. Not Robotech, yeah. It's not a meta hero. Also, I couldn't remember the name, yeah. I can't remember the name. Okay. Wait. Let's do this here. Is it the Fushigi comedy series? Is it Fushigi? I don't know, yeah. Let's ask Rock, okay? I am trying to find a Toku show from pre-2000s. I really do not know when it came out. It is about a red robot with a heart shape on Earth and satellite dish on the head. Yes, yeah. I remember how it looks. Not Oranger! It's giving everything wrong. It's not Sentai or Metal Heroes. Yes, yeah. Okay. Oh, Kinchi Nemurin. I don't know if it's the Fushingi series. I don't. Gambare Robocon. Is it? Let me see here. I think might be this. Yes! Robocon! Yes! Okay, Grog, you did your job. Yes, this is the one I was talking about here. When I saw Kabutech, I thought this was Concept Metal Hero. Yes, yeah. Yeah, what was the hint again? Yeah, Robocon, yeah. Yeah. As a hint again, I was just saying it's red color. It has a heart shape. It's a satellite dish for its head. Yes, yeah, and then it came out. Yeah, Robocon is so cute. Yes, yeah. Denton is the goat, yeah, little green guy. Yes, yeah. Which one is that? This one? I've not seen this before. Yes, yeah. I mean, in general, I feel there's a lot of Toku series that have not been given any love in a long time. Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of sad in that way, yeah. Like, you know, what if, you know, the tides of change was a bit different, yeah? Would these tokus have a better life these days? Or be more recognized in current year, yeah? Yes, yeah. Literally skateboard is top tier. That one I really have not heard before, yeah. But yeah, I mean, end of the day, I guess there's a lot of shows that turn out into the lost media side, yeah. But sadly, yeah. And yeah, it's so sad. But the one thing that really shocked me was Jiraiya Donia. Dokincho Nemuri. Oh, looks so cute! What? Oh, wait! I know this thing. I do not. I've seen this thing before, yeah, but I've not watched it, yeah. But this is so cute. Yes, yeah. We need weird shows like these, okay, yeah. We need more weird shows like this, yeah. Yeah. What? Yes, yeah. Yeah. Yes, by the way, you know Jiraiya. Hello. Yes, Mrs. Story of real art. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So, talking about art and stuff in general, yeah. What's that thing called? Yeah. Oh no, cat brain not braining. And my brain was braining for a while there, and then suddenly the braining just stopped braining. Yes, yeah. But I'll just say that in English that it's still fun to watch. Okay, here's the thing. I can watch a lot of these shows. Yes, yeah. Alright. These, lack of subtitles? What? Is that even a problem for me? Yes, yeah. Have I not already shared with you my backstory of, if not for watch parties, okay, I watch all my camera Sentai with no subtitles. Yes, yeah. Hey, I only started subtitles again because of watch party. Yes, yeah. Will's cousin uploaded, restore my upload thing, yeah. No. But anyways, okay, do any of y'all recall seeing Jiraiya being featured in Ghost Regis? If any of y'all remember Jiraiya being featured in Ghost Regis? Yes, yeah. I didn't think too much about it until, recently then the whole Metal Heroes thing came up, and I was like, wait. Yes, yeah. Jiraiya was in Ghost Regis. A Metal Hero was in Ghost Regis, yeah. And yeah, Jiraiya was in the Showa episode. Remember they were fawning over a Showa hero, yeah? That's Jiraiya. A Metal Hero. Yes, yeah. No, the series. It was actually featured inside, yeah. Like, they were all like, oh, I got a autograph with Jiraiya. That sort of thing, yeah. It was Jiraiya. Yeah. I never thought anything about it until, like, you know, now the whole thought about Metal Heroes, and I was like, wait a minute. This was planned all along, wasn't it? Yes, yeah. Honestly, the Metal Heroes thing. Okay. One thing I say is, you know, this whole Metal Heroes is gonna take over Super Sentai thing, yeah. Honestly, I feel kind of sad. You see, I'm not gonna like lie on what, yeah, like it feels a bit like, you know, Sentai, you had a good run, it's over. Yes, yeah. I don't know if you all feel the same as me, yeah, but I had a very, I know a lot of people like saying, oh, Sentai is just rebranding. Okay, yeah? Rebranding Sentai the Metal Heroes is not rebranding, okay, yeah? It's called Sentai is literally going away for now, yeah. Yeah. And I'm in denial, you won't be told otherwise, yeah. But it might be just, to me, it feels like, you know, an attempt to brand Metal Heroes Sentai into the Universe Heroes here, to then sell the Metal Heroes here. Actually, I okay, hear me out, okay, yeah? Number one, I feel that the Metal Heroes budget will be lower. Does that make sense here? I don't think Metal Heroes budgets will be lower. Number two, I don't think Japan wants to sell Japanese Power Rangers to the Western audience. You see the logic behind it? Like, you do not want to sell Japanese Power Rangers to the Western audience here. We've already got enough, you know, people relating like, oh, Zetsu is Japanese Power Rangers. Imagine you bring Sentai over. So if they're going global here, it will actually make sense to bring a character where they will talk about more like Japanese Iron Man. Make sense here? Japanese Robocop. Japanese Spider-Man. Make sense here? Does it make sense? Does that make sense here? Yeah. So I was actually really thinking about it for a while, like, why do they not want to bring it over here? But after giving it some thought, I think it's easier to not have a brand clash at all here if they go overseas. Number two. Alright? Here's the thing. I feel they are addicted to selling drivers. Alright, hear me out. I think they're addicted to selling drivers here. Kamen Rider drivers here. Alright, you have Sentai. Every member uses the same transformation device. I'm going to just sell different rings or different cards. Right? Okay, it means you only sell the toy once. And that might be a huge reason why Rider sells better than Sentai, because how are you going to sell the Rider thing? Not only have a whole bunch of power-ups here. Alright? Because I can tell you, if Metal Hero comes back, it's not escaping the whole power-up frenzy, okay, yeah? You need to sell a whole bunch of power-ups. That's the first thing. Second thing to add on to the power-ups part here is alright, every single rider has a different driver for the most part. Realize that here means you can sell 3 drivers instead of 1. Sentai, you're only selling 1 Tega Sword. not the drivers are cool, yeah, okay? It's that you can sell more. You can sell more drivers, and Toei wants money. Can you? Whereas they are not looking at it from the Ultraman point of view, well, they are giving you a very solid show for half a year. And here's the thing, yeah. Ultraman outsold Sentai. With only half a year of content, Ultraman outsold Sentai. That means Subaraya is doing something right. I'm not capping right here. If Ultraman can outsell Sentai toys, something is wrong. Very wrong. Right? Yes, yeah. Like, no matter how I think about it, it shouldn't happen that way, right? How can one show with half a year of content sell better than, you know? Than that, yeah. Right? Yes, yeah. Hey, will this go over? Can I see? Yes, yeah. I try to advantage by having shows being free, which is why I don't understand why Toei is making the show so hard to watch. Yes, yeah. Am I making sense? Oh, by the way, the sales I'm talking about is solely Japan only, yeah. So, don't count overseas here. But also at the same time, when it comes to overseas, do you not realize how ridiculous Toei is making to watch Raiden here? They're putting it under so much restriction and licenses here. Whereas Ultraman is just Ultraman. But at the same time, I feel like this is also a very huge difference between Sentai, Ultraman, you know, in general, all the tokus here. As I feel that when it comes to Ultraman here, Ultraman has this concept of being your friend. I know it's so weird to put it that way here. But Ultraman always, you know, has this concept of we are always by your side. We are heroes by your side all the time here. In fact, Ultraman makes it a very strong makes a very strong attempt to make you feel like, you know them. Does that make sense here? Also, it's very weird parasocial aspect of Ultraman here, that it's like, you know, Ultraman is in your heart. Okay? If you're thinking of a hero who's gonna save your day, it's gonna be Ultraman. Sentai is cool. Kamen Rider is cool, yeah, but they never give you that, you know, sense of, you know, friend. Yes, yeah. They will never give you the sense of a friend. Oh, Ultraman's in your heart, yeah. Yeah. Ultraman is like Superman. Yes, 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 yes. And that's one thing that Ultraman has been taking a lot of care to make sure that they maintain, yeah. That's why if you see all the Ultraman meet and greets, they always talk about family. Have you realized here? Ultraman is not about, oh, you're going to see the coolest things and all here. Bring your family, come and enjoy the family here. all your ultra, festivals and all, yeah. It's a great family event. Fast and Furious mentioned family. Yes, yeah. It's just one of those things that, Ultraman does very different from the rest of Tokus, yeah. Nothing wrong. Okay, I think it adds a different personality to it, yeah. Yeah. No. Have you seen all the advertisements? I've also not been to the Ultraman festivals or no, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe you don't understand Japanese. I'm sorry. I'm suddenly like, wait, the only one who seems to understand the advertisements 100% is me. Because I understand what they're talking about. Sorry! But every week when you watch Nia, it's always about, come for full family event. Do you realize they always show the parents with the kids? Yes, Nia. As that, they make it very strong point to like show parents with the kids. In all the Ultraman adverts, yeah. And okay, just put it another way, yeah. Ultraman is the only toku that actively tries to sell to girls as well, yeah. Like they don't even hide. They go like, hey, we got all this cool stuff for girls as well, yeah. I don't know if you noticed that. Yes, yeah. All the other tokus, yes, they somehow do sell to girls, but they don't make it as obvious as Ultraman, yeah. I don't know if you noticed. Yes, yeah. Fun facts for you to start noticing when next time you watch the next Ultraman series, yeah. Well, Ultraman has this very, very interesting approach to their demographic, yeah, that you don't see in any other of the other tokus, yeah. If like you can think about it this way, yeah. Alright? Ultraman sells themselves like their Pokemon. Yes, yeah. Yes! You see? You see my point, yeah? I don't think I said you did very much made for women. Wait, which one? I shall what? Yes, yeah. No, I just found that. That was like, wait, that's gonna be fun to show on YouTube. That's it. Okay, yeah. The ad focus on Ultraman toys and cards, yeah. 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 But yeah, they sell themselves like Pokemon. They sell themselves like, another they sell themselves very differently from every other toku series. Do you realize that, yeah? Welcome to Ultraman, yeah. Like the way they brand themselves, the way they present themselves, yeah. They have a different image. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. Okay, yeah? How many of y'all on stream actually follow my Toku postings? Or on YouTube? Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay. While there are some postings that goes up like, you know, I upload them regularly, yeah? Okay? But there's also a lot of postings wait, is my thing opening? Oh no, don't tell me it's... Okay, we got some problem. Yes, me. Relaunch now, yes. This, yes, me. Alright, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Okay, yeah? A lot of my stuff that I post is things that I see regularly and on, yeah. However, on certain things, okay, not all, okay, yeah, certain posts, usually things like I'll not be around, yeah. Like I already know some weeks I won't be streaming, okay, yeah. I've actually already prepared announcement posts and also those are usually all scheduled ahead of time. Okay, yeah. Alright. And just show you. I have scheduled posts. Alright, I've already got scheduled posts up till April 26. April 23rd April 2026. Yes, yeah. I know it's like so random, just letting you know that yeah, some of my posts are actually all scheduled, yeah. Yeah, I was basically I think you know that recently I have been asking you things like, you know, which is better, the English art or the Japanese art, yeah, the English art, the Japanese art, yeah, right, for Ultraman card game. I was actually surprised at the recent results. Yes, yeah, let me pull it out. Yep, I was actually surprised at the recent results here. So, yes, I actually keep track of every single poll. Okay, yeah, just to let you know, I keep track of every single poll. Alright, so, generally, Japanese wins. Okay? Even though for this one, personally, I prefer the English, but... Okay, yeah. Alright, Japanese wins this one. The 01. Okay. This so that later, you know, when I talk about it, I can talk more about it. Yeah. Alright, Japanese wins. But a significant amount. Okay, yeah. Wait, why is this here? Oh no, that's supposed to be on the other side. Okay, I'm going to transfer this image over to the other side. Anyways, yeah. Hey, so yes. This I'm gonna transfer it now before I forget, yeah. This is the one where I was asking where do you get your stuff from, yeah. I didn't put Sentai here already yet, right? Yeah? Yeah, Sentai is not here. Okay. Hey, I'll just reply to... not this. Okay, yeah. Let me just quickly do this so that I don't forget. Reply. Bang. Okay. Alright, so anyways, yep, so this since it's replied, yeah, let me just double check. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm literally keeping track of all my posts in the Discord channel. Yes, yeah. Alright, so everything y'all vote, I don't like, throw them into the void. Okay, yeah? I've always been keeping track. Hey, so this was the first time this happened. Yes, yeah. This is the first. Let's see what you see now. This is the first English art that won the poll. Yes, yeah. Yeah, the Japanese one is too clean at this time. Might be the. I feel like actually this one looks really nice. Yes, yeah. Okay, here's the weird part. I think that the foil version looks like crap, but the promo non-foil version looks really, really good. Yeah, like you can see the details of all the backdrop. It was so good. Yeah, like this was better in non-foil than foil. Yes, yeah. So this was the first one that I was like, wait a minute, English actually won? I was like, English actually won? That's not normal, okay, yeah? Like, genuinely, I've never expected English to win until BPO 3. Yes, yeah. Oh no, wait, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, the reason why the Japanese one is kind of weird, okay, yeah? It's actually a connected artwork with blue. Yes, yeah. It's actually a connected artwork with blue. I think that's something that most people don't look at it, yeah, but the English one is not connected. The Japanese one is connected, yeah. Yeah. That's something I think most people don't really see near. Okay, stripper rare. BPO 2. Okay. So if you see blue, okay, on this side of blue, supposed to be Rosso. You see. It's actually a connected art. Actually, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'll just screenshot here. Then put in the screenshot. Okay, you can't really see, but I'm trying to do it. There you go. Can you see? Yeah. Alright, so it's actually a connected artwork here. So, like, to me, I do not know the because of that, yeah. So when I can get Magic Gathering card is connected by enemy style, looks like oil painting, yeah. Oh, yes, yeah. Right, so that's actually a connected artwork, yeah. So when people like, oh, this is not good, and I was like, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just asking. I'm not saying which is the best connected art, okay? I don't ask for that, yeah. I just ask individually which art looks the best, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I saw them. I found that some people are very harsh on the English art, especially on the earlier sites, yeah. Earlier bit, I think most people were a bit too harsh on the English art, yeah. But I always feel like, you know, we should be given the ability to get both arts, not like, you know, just one. Because the Japanese people are like, we want English art. Then the English people are like, we want Japanese art. I'm like, Super Raya, can you just give all of us the same art? Like if English artists draw Japanese cards, okay? We've had that before, like in Arc, okay, yeah? Why can you don't just do that? Then there'll be no complaints. All of us will be like, yeah, we get what we want, right? Yeah. Yeah, the English art did grow on you. Yeah, okay. The thing is, the English art did grow on me as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I was just off the bat. Okay, English art best. Yeah, no, I actually didn't really like the English art as much, but slowly it just has a charm to it. Yeah, like it just grew on me. But yeah, it just works, yeah. But there are some English arts that I still despise. No points for guessing which one I still despise, okay, yeah. The mascot of bad art. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we are almost done. Time to throw in the final bits of shading. Best thing from Gotchat. I think most people agree with me, like this is the best thing that came out of Gotchat. Yeah. Oh, it's just it's just Gotchat aside, yeah. I know, right? Okay, settled.
then I'll do the shelf display later on. Yeah, let me finish up. Game Bandit one next year. Then I'll do the other one here. Asang like fire gotcha do slap. I know, right? Okay, yeah. For today, I'm gonna stop here because I have been working on something else that I cannot show y'all yet. Yeah, it's an NDA project. It has drained me a bit, and I want to actually get back to it shortly after this. So I'm gonna take a break and I'll get back to working off stream. Yeah. But right, for now I will ending my stream over on YouTube. Okay, and all the other platforms except Kick. Yeah, Kick we are going on for a bit longer because all right, so thank you so much everyone on YouTube, YouTube and Kick and Picato. Okay, yeah, I will see y'all really soon. Yes, yeah.